Hello, everyone. Okay, anyway, it's not backwards anymore. Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, we are reacting to the most scariest film I have made. Yeah, we're reacting to that today. So yeah, if you don't like scary stuff, then probably don't watch this. But anyways, I'm gonna be reading the description. Hopefully it's gonna load. Actually, not now, Lauren. Busy. Anyway, hopefully it will load. And I'll be able to, yeah. Why am I talking so much? Why am I talking so much? I don't know. Anyway, we're reading the description. Okay, here we go. It does have copyright, but it's only one. And I know where the one is, so we're good. We'll be reading this. Okay, real quick. Cynthia is Missing is rated TVMA. It contains screaming, blood, murder, and crude language. But here's what it's about. Cynthia is Missing is about a girl named Cynthia that goes missing. And before she goes missing, she leaves 9 tapes behind before she disappears. And all the tapes lead up to when she does disappear. Each tape is creepy, and I recommend not watching this at night. Each tape tells a different story. And as the tapes go on, it gets way more creepier. This is a message. This is the message it is trying to get out. Be careful about who you talk to online. Remember that people online will trick you. That's why you should not trust easily. Also, really be safe, because somewhere in the world this has also happened to a young girl. Anyways, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this creepy mini movie I made. It means a lot to me. Okay. Oh, sorry. I need to probably put my hair back up. I keep messing with it too much. So yeah, that's the copyright thing. But don't worry, it only has one copyright. Like, it's fine. And I know where it is. It's at the end. It's like not anywhere else, so it's just at the end. But we're gonna be reacting to it, so let's get into it. Okay.
I woke up to wrapped up in my love's songs. I feel it in my weary bones. I'm home. And nothing's ever was. There's darkness in the best dreams.
Okay, this is your warning. Warning, Cynthia's Missing is rated TVMA. Contains screaming, blood, murder, and crude language. Watch at your own risk.
Hey everyone, it's me, Cynthia. I just got this new camera today. I'm still trying to figure out how to work it, but I think I got the hang of it. At least I think so. I have a few more minutes until I have to leave for my first day of high school.
Fun fact, she didn't actually say high school. When I filmed it, I said actually middle school, but I changed it to high school because there's this one scene that just didn't make sense if she were starting middle school, so I changed it to high school. I just basically silenced the part where I said middle school and then recorded Cynthia saying it again but instead of middle school, it's high school.
Pretty nervous about that, but my mom says I might make new friends. Hopefully she's right about that. I mean, making new friends would be amazing, of course, but... Cynthia, come on, you're gonna be late for school. Coming! Well, I have to go. Bye.
Tape 2. Kakalaka, 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 kakalaka.
I think this thing is on. Okay. Hey, guys. You're such a bitch. Ow! I'm sorry. So, guys, this is my new BFF, Misty. She's my only BFF. Yep. So today we'll just be talking about ourselves. Like, what about ourselves? Anything, I guess, like how you're still a virgin. Hey! What? It's true. Like, why don't you just fuck some random guy and get it over with? Because it's a stupid idea, and besides, it's hard to do that. No, it really isn't. Whatever, have you even done that? Yeah? Wow. Oh, shut up. I was at a party when I did it. Okay, wow. Anyways. Misty, your mom is here. I guess that's my time to go. Well, guys, we have to end, so... Bye!
I made Misty and Cynthia just have this really close relationship. Like Amy and Megan is Missing. They had a really close bond, and I wanted Cynthia and Misty to have that kind of same bond. And I succeeded. Now we're on to tape 3.
Hey guys, it's me, Cynthia. So today I'm eating at a fancy restaurant. By myself, sadly. But that's okay. I'd rather eat at a fancy restaurant by myself.
Now, people are going to be wondering, like, if you first watch this, you're going to be wondering, like, why did I zoom in on this character? Why did I zoom in on this character? It's because this is the character that is going to need, like, the most. This is the character that plays a huge role in the movie. He plays a huge role. And I'm going to tell you why in a second, because you're going to see him again. But he plays a huge role in the movie.
Always. Let's just eat. I'm gonna turn off the camera because I don't like to eat on camera, so... Bye. So, what's your name?
My name is Alexander.
Okay. So that character in the restaurant is still a mystery. You guys don't know who he is yet, but you guys will know who he is in a minute. Because you see him. But the guy she's talking to on the computer, you don't know who he is either. Cuz he's using no, he's not using a voice changer. Well, it has a voice changer. His voice is basically just a voice changer. Just because I didn't want to use my regular guy voice in this because it's not as creepy. So I used my I used a voice changer to change my voice up. And yeah. After this is over, I'll talk about more stuff.
What? Thanks.
Sorry, I should not be laughing. I'm laughing at that live last night.
Hello? Alexander, I'm here.
Okay, so now I can explain his role. The restaurant scene basically, okay, so basically what I had planned for Cynthia is Missing, the mini movie it's in itself is supposed to be scary, and it was scary. When you first watch it, you will get like probably chills, you're like there will be like multiple scares. Like it's almost a jump scare. But Cynthia's Missing is supposed to be lost flash footage that has been recovered. But the people that have the lost footage and the viewers that they are like watching it, yes, I created the lost footage, the lost flash footage. But it's meant to be like who has the lost flash footage, because you don't know who has the lost flash footage. You don't know how these footages started playing or who found them. But you do know there's a character behind the screen zooming in on characters. Zooming on characters. And it's not me. I mean, I made it like that. But you would think that the like person that has like found these lost footages, the way they're zooming on characters, they're trying to tell a story. And they're trying to tell that that character did something. That's what they're trying to tell. But anyway, I made it so each tape that played, each tape that played would tell a story. And it would tell that part. Like, what happens here? What happens there? what maybe happened. The restaurant scene was actually supposed to come after she met the guy online, but it didn't, because you want it to be like, what's the word? More mysterious. You don't want to know what's going to happen when it happens. Because first of all, they zoom in on that Great Dane. They zoom in on the guy. And you're like, who is this guy? Who is he? And why are they zooming in on him? And then it cuts to her talking to a guy on the computer. And you're like, who is this guy? And is the guy that they zoomed in on the restaurant connected? And then it shows her talking... Right? Hold on. It shows her talking to her friend about this guy she met online. And Cynthia says she's going to go meet him at the park and stuff like that because they've known each other for 2 months. So, I'm talking way too fast. I need some more. So, since Cynthia and the guy meet up, that's this scene. She goes to the park. She doesn't see him, but you can see white paws. Now you know that the guy they zoomed in on the restaurant is definitely connected to what happened. And is definitely connected. It's supposed to be mysterious. It is supposed to be scary. It wasn't actually supposed to be this, to this extent of scary. I didn't think very well while making this. I was even freaked out at my own filming skills. So, yeah. But, basically, the restaurant scene, you zoom in on this guy. And you're like, who's this guy? Who is he? And why are they zooming in on him? And then it shows Cynthia talking to this guy on the computer. You're like, who is he? Who is he? And is the guy they zoomed in on the restaurant connected? And then it switches to Cynthia talking on text message with her friend, telling her that she's going to meet this guy at the park. Cynthia goes there, and then you see her. It freezes at this part, but you see that there are white paws. Now you know for sure this guy is connected to what's happening. And then it will finally click in, child abduction. Yeah. See what I was getting at, guys? And then you will see this. A breaking news report. It's a missing person report. And Cynthia is on the front cover. And now you know that guy had something to do with her connection. He's connected to her disappearance. And it all will start to click in. It's supposed to be mysterious. You're not supposed to really know what happens. So I do recommend watching the mini movie before you watch this video. So yeah. And then you get the title, Cynthia is Missing, which is actually really creepy. A lot of people that reacted to this on Brittany's Live told me this was like the whole thing was creepy, but this was also creepy. Really creepy. It's not disturbing like Megan is missing, but it's creepy enough that it sent out the message, and that's what I was trying to get at. Tape 6.
Hey, Cynthia, if you can...
Now, this tape cuts to her friends making a video about Cynthia. Like, they want Cynthia to come home, and she's not home. But Misty knows something that her other friend, the other girl on the left side, doesn't know. Is the day before Cynthia disappeared, Misty texted her, and Cynthia told her She was going to go hang out with this guy she met online at the park, and then she suddenly goes missing.
Hear this?
That's when it all clicks.
I would want you to please come home. I miss you. We all miss you, Cynthia. We would want you to please come home.
But the thing is, Misty is playing along with this recording. She's acting like she doesn't know where Cynthia is because she doesn't want to cause a panic or disrupt anything. So she's acting like she doesn't know where Cynthia is. But yeah.
And wherever you are, we hope you're safe. Yeah, we hope you are safe. Please come home. I miss you.
She knows. See, even the camera, the person that is watching these tapes is zooming in on this person because earlier we saw that Misty was texting Cynthia and Cynthia told her that she was going to the park with someone she met online or going to meet up or something like that. You know what I mean. But she knows. So we know Misty knows. Now the question is, what's she going to do? Is she going to do anything about it? We'll see. Deleted tape. This is where things get kind of disturbing and kind of creepy, so be prepared. Be warned.
Where am I? Hello? Am I chained up? What happened? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Can anyone hear me?
This lighting is so good. I just have to say it, this lighting is actually really good. I used a filter and I make sure the red lighting would show more than the other lightings, so this lighting is really good. Now you know where Cynthia is. She's chained up in a room and everything. And now we're on to tape 7. This is Misty. She's texting Cynthia because she thinks Cynthia is playing a prank on her. She really thinks Cynthia is just playing a huge joke on her, basically. And just doesn't want to, Misty knows that Cynthia went to the park, but she thinks Cynthia was joking around because they usually joke around as friends and everything. So she's thinking that Cynthia is playing a prank on her. So she texts Cynthia's phone to see if she will respond. Cynthia does respond, but we know it's not Cynthia. It's not Cynthia. We all know that now. It's someone else on the other side that has her phone, texting Misty. And it's not Cynthia. It is not. It's the abductor. They zoom in on the message that says, "You will never know, but if you tell anyone I texted you, I'm coming for you next, Misty." Now you know it's not Cynthia. Now you know that somebody has Cynthia captive, and Cynthia, that's not Cynthia at all. That's what we know. Now this is deleted tape. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I really do like this scene right here, but I had to do it just for horror-wise. Oh my god. This scene was such a pain. Because you know what happened? Cynthia started pulling on the chains, and the chains went up inside her neck. I literally had to undo it and get them out. That was so annoying. That's why in a different scene, it's tied actually around her waist instead of her neck. Around her neck.
Let me out! Let me out of here! Whoever brought me here, let me out!
So we know Cynthia is now chained up, and she's missing.
Oh, Cynthia, darling, you brought this upon yourself.
Who are you?
Well, now, I'm yours.
What do you mean, you're mine? That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, that does not make any sense, my brother.
You don't remember me, do you? Have you lost your memory already? After all, you were coming to the park just to see me.
No, I was going to see Alexander. My friend.
Such a pretty princess.
Why am I here? Let me go.
You're here because you chose the wrong path, obviously. You're so naive and so dumb and stupid.
Naive? What do you mean, naive?
He means you chose the wrong path, darling. You shouldn't have talked to him online. Eye scanner test.
Because you chose to talk to someone online that you barely know.
I was talking to him for 2 months.
I am him. I'm Alexander, the one you've been talking to. You're so pretty when you cry.
It's meant to be creepy just because he's a perpetrator, and he's meant to be creepy. Just
My
so
friends, they're gonna come and save me.
Oh, Cynthia. You never learn, do you? Nobody's coming for you because they don't even know where you are. And the place you were in.
That single tear just fell down her face when he was talking, and I can't.
What do you mean it can't be located?
That was crazy.
Joke.
No, it's not a joke. It can't be located.
Let me out of here. This.
Now, that part when she says, "Let me out of here," the camera does glitch. And that's actually inspired off of Amanda the Adventurer. When Amanda says, "Let me out of here," the camera glitches on her side because she's in a video game. And since this is a camera, it will glitch because the tape is actually haunted. The tape is actually supposed to be haunted. The way it zooms in on people and stuff, it's actually supposed to be haunted. But the person that has the tape is zooming on the characters, but it's also haunted. That's why it keeps glitching. So it's meant to freak you out. It's meant to make you think, make you wonder what's going to happen to her, make you wonder what's going on in this scene, and is Cynthia are going to die or not. I mean, Cynthia does die, but you know.
Once I get out of here, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, darling. Kill me? You should be worrying about your own safety.
I put my heart and soul into this, by the way, y'all. My brain.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're about to die.
It means...
This doesn't scare me as much as it did the first time I watched it. But it won't scare you probably as much. I mean, there are going to be some parts that will scare you. But if it's your first time watching it, yes, it will scare you completely, and you probably won't like it very much if it scares you. But It's meant to tell a message. It's meant to show a story and tell a story, and it's meant to get the message out there.
Well, I'm enjoying this very too much.
Stay away from me.
The music, though.
Stay away from me, please.
I did
Don't
such
hurt
good
me.
with the music. Y'all can't
I'm
lie
afraid
to
soon
me.
you forget. Brought this upon yourself, as I said before. You could have chose the right path, but now you're here, stuck, and you're gonna be tortured until you bleed.
No, please don't. Please.
I'm afraid
This is
of
probably one of the
certain
most
things.
heartbreaking scenes I've ever made in a while.
Please. Please. I want to live. I want to live.
You're pathetic like this, but you're also cute.
What a bastard, man. I'd have slammed him with a wrench. Cynthia. No, literally. Actually, wait. She's right next to the wrench. Why don't you just slam it?
There's no use fighting it, Cynthia.
I guess
This
she
is
is
your
scared,
fate.
so that
Accept
makes
it.
sense. And if she did fight him, then this wouldn't be really a scary movie, so whatever.
This is also your punishment.
Punishment? Punishment for what? What'd she do to you?
Don't kill me.
She just wanted to have friends and have a
As I said, I
boyfriend
have
and
no choice.
kind of fucked with her life, man. Not gonna
really.
lie.
Not necessarily.
I hate you.
If I let you go, you're just gonna buy me out.
No, I won't. I won't crack you up. Please. Please let me go. Please. Please.
That
I beg
please,
you.
though.
I will do anything.
Yikes.
That's tempting, but no.
Close your eyes if you don't like this. Oh my god, you hear like 2 more slaps right after she screams. That means she's actually really dead. Man, I didn't expect that. Well, great. I have traumatized everybody. That's it. I'm going to the police. I don't care. You can kill me. That's not actually what she said, but yeah, she says she's going to. You can't stop me. Fuck you. I said it over me. Okay, I'll stop now. Misty went to the police and she told them everything. The police were able to track down Cynthia's phone. Cynthia's phone was located not far from where she was abducted. They found her phone and Cynthia. Guys, you have no idea how much that little part right there. Okay, that little part right there. When it because that little part in the sound was actually not even planned. But in the background, oh my god, that little sound part, it got me for a second. I was like this when I was filming because I didn't even know that was going to be in the thing. It's a little sound part and you can hear it. It's like a metal part. And it sounds like the perpetrator, after he killed Cynthia, slammed the wrench back into her head. It sounds like that. And I don't know if that makes it just even more creepy, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's just way more creepier than it sounds. I'm also going to mute this because it's copyrighted and I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to turn it down. But she was dead. Cause of death: hit in the head multiple times with a wrench. Cynthia Silver. They were never the same. She leads us to the final tape. It's so sad. It doesn't have an end. It doesn't have a happy ending because Megan is missing. Doesn't have a happy ending either.
Hey everyone, it's me, Cynthia. I just want to come on here to thank you guys so much for supporting me through everything and stuff like that. I really appreciate it, and thank you. And if something ever
Don't trust everyone you meet online. Here's the credits.
If something ever happens to me, just don't forget me, okay? Cynthia, signing off.
It's just, what the hell is that? It's just so sad. Like, you guys have no idea how sad it is. You guys have no idea how, like, sad that made me just watching that. Like, oh my god. Also, we're gonna react to the short for fun. Oh my god, the short has only, like, just been posted. But yes, I did make a short, so we're gonna react to it for fun, because why not? Can you remember the rain? But yeah. Here, I won't sing, so you guys can hear it better. But yeah. Dude, that was amazing. I actually really did I loved making Cynthia's Missing. It was a fun film to do. Probably one of the most scariest films I've made in a while. But it ended up turning out great. And I actually liked how it turned out. It wasn't too scary to the point where nobody could watch it. It showed a message and it showed a story. It showed a heartbreaking story and a creepy story. So I really think I got the message out there, though. And I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Not just because it was scary, but it's just because it got a message out there that needed to be said in a different way. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all, my little flamingos. Stay safe and be careful online. Also, Cynthia's right here. She's not dead. Not yet. Oh, also, I actually did think about putting Cynthia's corpse in there, but I thought that'd be way too disturbing. And I can't get really fake blood on Cynthia because I got fake blood on, like, her paw right here, and I had to repaint it, and recoat it in Mod Podge, so I just decided not to. But if you guys want to see any more horror films like Cynthia is Missing, like and subscribe to my channel. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos I have posted for you. And stuff like that. Bye. Love you, my little flamingos.